It's Black Friday and you're going to be seeing a lot of ridiculously cheap monitors, some gaming monitors, some just normal office monitors. You're going to be confused because the offers are going to be ranging from 50 euros, 60 euros, 70 euros. I even saw one for 30 euros for a 75 Hz gaming monitor, and you're going to be confused because you would not actually know exactly what to go for. Yes, it's Black Friday. There are so many offers going on right now. You're going to be seeing people promising you different things that yes, this is a monitor that you can use for gaming, even though it's supposed to just be a glorified office monitor. All right, so in this video I'm going to try to help you if you are right now in the situation where you are confused, you do not know what to buy. Of course, you see that there are so many cheap monitors, but at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily have to be cheap for the monitor to be good. And if you have been following the channel for quite a long time, you would have noticed that look, it doesn't also necessarily have to be new for the monitor to be super good. I have a Dell monitor right here. It's not new, it's not made in the last 2-3 years, but this is a monitor that will actually compete favorably with any monitor that you might be seeing right now on a Black Friday deal, especially for those monitors that you cannot actually guarantee if they are actually good monitors to begin with. This is a monitor that is made by a company that is well known. So if you're looking for quality, this is one monitor you can actually be considering. You see, I've bought quite a number of monitors. I've bought on Black Friday deals. I've bought even monitors when there are no deals, but then I can actually go ahead to tell you that this monitor right here is one monitor that you might want to consider if you are looking for something sleek, you're looking for something very reliable, looking for something with a very thin bezels. If you take a look at the bezels here, they are so thin that you cannot even tell if the monitor actually has bezels. This monitor is so solidly built. This is not a monitor that you'll be worried if it falls down, if it's still going to work, because the plastic that have been used in building this monitor are very thick and exceptionally very good plastic. And if you take a look at the overall design of the monitor, it looks very interesting, something you can easily put on your table. And if you have got two pieces of this sitting on your table, somebody comes to your office or your room, you'll be proud to show them this monitor because this is a very well designed monitor. Don't be fooled. Yes, you're going to be getting monitors at ridiculously cheap prices, but at the end of the day, it actually might amount to being penny wise and pound foolish, because some of these monitors, the quality was not put in the equation when these monitors were built. Reliability was actually thrown out through the window. But if you take a look at this monitor, I tell you, this is a monitor that has been around for quite a long time. But if you take a look at it, it still looks very much new. It has been through a lot. Actually, if you take a look at the back of the monitor, even though it's used, you can actually still see that it's got the sticker right here that just looks like it's still very much new. You see, these are not something that will happen to a used monitor. There are some monitor, because they are so poorly built, as soon as the monitor gets used by one person and is passed to the next person, the monitor is no longer in shape. You will see it wiggling. If you try to wiggle it, you will hear a lot of noises. You will see that the monitor has actually passed through fire, and if you are not careful, you can't even pass it to somebody else because everything would have been broken, the plastic would have been broken. This looks still in a very good condition. Now, let's say that you are confused, you are just thinking, but I do not want to take a gamble just because of 60 euros or 70 euros. I do not want to buy something that I really cannot tell if the quality is good. This is one monitor you can actually throw your money at and you will not be disappointed. In fact, you will be glad you did. I'm just going to take a look at what kind of ports we are looking at in this monitor. You see, this monitor also has a pivot function. You can actually tilt it the way you want. I'm going to tilt it like that to enable me take a look at the port. You see, this monitor is loaded with everything that you possibly need in a monitor port. It's got a VGA port, it's got a DVI port, it's got a display port, and as if that is not enough, it's got a HDMI port and also got USB 2.0 port as you would find necessary. So connectivity, you can actually throw that through the window because it doesn't matter what kind of computer or what kind of function you want to use this monitor for, you are almost certainly going to find a port that is going to fit to your monitor. If you want to go ahead and game with this monitor, it's also not going to disappoint you because I get it. It doesn't make any sense for you to be starting out gaming and you want to buy a monitor of 700 euros. What if after 2 weeks you realize that gaming is not for you? So if you are not a gamer and you just want to get your feet dirty, you want to get your hands wet in the field of gaming, this is one monitor you can actually start out with. I will always advise you to start easy. Do not break the bank just because you want to get a gaming monitor. This, like I said, is a Dell 24-inch monitor, super color display, beautifully built, excellent sound quality, and you will not be disappointed. Yes, I get it. Black Friday deals are all over the place. They are everywhere, and sometimes some of these companies are actually looking for people to just take their money, because at the end of the day, you're going to exchange your money for something that's not actually worthy to be called a monitor. I hope this video helps you. Let's say you are right now in the market, you are confused because you are seeing so many offers, and you are actually even more confused because you have just lost idea of what actually a good monitor looks like. This is exactly what a good monitor should look like. Good color, good shape, pivot function. You can actually tilt it back and front as you find fit. And as if that is not enough, it has a pretty small base so that it doesn't unnecessarily take up space on your office desk. So I know the question you might be asking now, which is hardware money, but how do I get this kind of monitor to buy? If you go onto the link in the description, it's actually a link that takes you directly to this offer. Mind you, it's not on Black Friday, but the price is still very, very much affordable. Go ahead, click on the link and ensure that you can get one of these for yourself. How long the offer is going to last, I really cannot say, because monitors like this, as soon as they are coming out from the big organizations, they get to me and I have the opportunity of putting them online to be sold again. They sell fast because a lot of people are tired of just buying low quality monitors for expensive, or even buying low quality monitors for cheap. This is one monitor you want to consider, will not disappoint you. Go onto the link, click on it, and you will definitely be glad you did. Until I see you again on Cyber Monday, peace.